We're back on the Mana Simple channel. Going to play this wonderful little Deca list from my good friend Morde, Too Light, Mordekaiser, Emmy Sagasti. He's apparently had some seriously great success with this over the last little while. And so we're going to try it out. This is a deck I usually don't do very well with. This is Traverse Omnath. So once upon a time with Urian, this was kind of the boogeyman of the format in a very specific way. It basically squeezed out all other mid-range decks. You couldn't play a mid-range deck while the Omnath, Urian 4-color piles existed. So Traverse the Ulvenwald is a delirium spell. So for a single green, you can search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. But if you have 4 or more card types, this becomes either a creature tutor or a tutor for any land, which is sometimes useful to get Boseiju when you have a Wrenn and Six. So in order to enable delirium, we've got the classic tool, Mishra's Bauble, Abundant Growth, which you can put on a fetch land to get in your graveyard in the early game. We were also playing Unholy Heat. We've got Prismatic Ending for an early sorcery and Dress Down for another early enchantment. And then basically just playing Wrenn and Six, Teferi, Omnath, all the best sort of color soup planeswalkers. And then we've got Solitude, 1 copy of Fury, and then 1 copy of Emrakul, the Promised End. So kind of works with a Delirium deck in order to make this card cost, say, 6 or 7. You play your 13/13 Flampling monster with Pro Instance. That allows you to take control of your opponent's next turn, which in Modern can be truly devastating. There's a lot of decks that you can completely wreck by taking control of their hand, because if they have pitch elementals, you make them blow up their own stuff with all their pitch elementals, and then you certainly try to leave them with no way to deal with your 13/13 Flampling monster. I don't know how well I'm going to do with this, but I'm certainly going to try. So let's hop into a league with this and see how she goes. If you're losing Kahira for Emrakul, why not? There's one in the sideboard, Maniac. I don't know why there isn't one in the main deck. I'm sure Morde has a more detailed treatise on the matter. All right, so we can go turn 1 Traverse into turn 2 Wrenn and Six into turn 3 Teferi, if I fetch correctly, right? No, if I get either green, white. If I get green, white with this Traverse for the mountain. Yeah, okay. And we do have a Temple Garden in the deck? We do, okay. It's certainly a space issue, Maniac. There's just a lot of stuff that's taken up with the Traverse package for sure. I personally don't feel like Nissa is great. I think it's fine. I think if you are a 4-color deck and one of your goals is to beat other 4-color decks, then Nissa is super valuable. All right, so maybe we're going to try to save this for finding our Boseiju so we can just infinitely destroy their Tron lands. Let's see what's on top of my deck before I make any moves. Heat. So we're definitely going to shuffle that. If I don't Traverse now, I can't... All right. Well, I'm going to follow the initial plan. Yeah. Just see where that gets me. Yeah, the Goblin deck in Pioneer, as I was mentioning, is actually very similar to one of the Goblin decks that Morde played in Modern a bunch. So if they stumble a little bit, maybe we have time to get there. But this is gonna be a tricky game. Luckily, we have all the Boseijus coming in post board. And Subtlety. It's got the one guy playing Settle the Wreckage of Blue Eye. I'll tell you, man, Settle the Wreckage. Oh, we have also got to make us. Yeah. Does Morde even approve of Pioneer? Yeah, you know, it's an interesting question. He's certainly not a fan of it, as far as I remember. So we're gonna see which payoff they have here. Karn the Great Creator is definitely not too much of a problem. That depends on what they fetch with it and how much extra mana they have on top of what we've seen already. Okay, so no payoff this turn, which ain't not bad. Cannot overstate how much I dislike Pioneer. All right, duly noted. So, do I want to have Dress Down up this turn, or do I just want to jam this Teferi and just assume that I'm not... Like, because what's Dress Down going to do? Everything that I'm afraid of has a cast trigger, right? Pretty sure. I mean, I find Pioneer charming when you're not running into endless red, black, and mono green. Yo! It's the spiderist of spaces. Yo. 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 A spider's pace. That was me with Jacob Comiskey with the is it the pen sword or the pen's word? I never got a straight answer. Goalless. That's fine. I don't care about that at all. Yeah, where else am I gonna go 2-2 with Aetherworks Marvel? uh, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my. Oh my. This is an awful lot of mana, isn't it? Yeah, the Rhoda deck is definitely not quite my pace, but I had a lot of fun playing the Drafna Rona monstrosity that I made. Okay. So I guess I'm just gonna Solitude and play Omnath. Guess I should Omnath first. White, blue, red. So this could be forest. Hmm. Probably want to keep the ending, huh? In case they have Karn the Great Creator into whatever. Okay. Which payoff did you find? Karn liberated? Not a problem. Karn the Great Creator getting closer to being a problem. Jegantha to hand. You love to see it. Oh, they're playing a Mom land? Hmm. Are they filtering on Cataract? Why? Uh-huh. Weird. And then... Okay. Sure. Not really sure what all... Really sure what all of that was about. So I don't currently have a fetch in my graveyard. Or not a fetch, an enchantment in my graveyard. But if I can get to this Wrenn ultimate, that gets me my Traverse, and that's next turn. So that's awesome. Let's go Heath. Enchant it. Respond to the draw trigger by fetching. I don't think I want to dress down. And I can't exile Jegantha. I don't have black mana here. Could just play Fury. Just have it sit around. Not enthused about it, but I guess it's not bad. Yeah. Defense. Ooh, ah, defense. So if they play Golos, I can dress down. He has been working on this for a little while, Mina Maniac. I don't recall the exact timeline. I want to say about a month or so was the first time I saw him mention. They get Blast Zone. Interesting. I wonder what that has to do with this next turn. Jorge Jacinto. That's a great piece of art. Makes me think of Wizards. Any Wizards fan? Any Wizards fans in chat? Who likes rotoscoping? They seriously never hit a payoff? That's crazy. Are they just not playing it? I wonder. Okay. Well, I sure have this Teferi in play, and the greatest spell, gun. All right. So can Traverse for Emrakul cast Emrakul? I don't think I'm sacking this guy. So then I could also traverse for Boseiju to shut down their Tron. Okay, I like that. So let's go fetch. Shock in a green. Play traverse. For Emrakul. Cast this for 7. Oh, I'm going to be short of the Boseiju. Oh, no, I'm not. I have a legendary creature. But I do need green and green. There we go. In fact, I have 2 legendary creatures. I guess I don't attack? Is there a point? So if I attack, I get to hit them for 4 or 6 to eat my Omnath. Then the Gigantha attacks into. I don't think it's worth attacking. Okay. Or is this tower? Okay. So here's their hand. Here's their draw. Alright, so let's cast Chromatic Star. Draw a card. More Urza lands, okay. So they have double mine, triple tower, but only 1 power plant. So that's what we're going to destroy. So let's make an Eldrazi Scion and sack it. Go to combat. Attack with this. Block with that. And then I'm going to draw step, kill their power plant. Okay. Sack blast. Oh, yeah. Should have sacked the blast zone. Thank you, Emerald. I missed that. Yeah, no sacking blast zone. Someone give me like a Sag or a GG or a whatever. Yeah. They didn't even crank it on the previous turn, which is kind of wild to me. I guess I also could have cranked it to like 1,000,000, but sacking it is obviously better. It kills nothing of mine. There you go. Now here's where somehow they drew a Tron land that completes their Tron and a payoff. Having them on 5 mana here would have been a lot better. That's okay. Mom's taking us home. And I can bounce Emrakul and just play it again next turn. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Do we have exact lethal? 10, 30. Oh my god, we do. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, good draw. They can bridge and die. Boy, can they ever get a bridge and die. They don't know that? They don't know they can get a bridge and die? How would you like to beat the bridge? I don't know. All of it? I think my answer is all of it. Okay. Probably can trim on heats. And solid dudes. They know about the ending? They didn't know about anything, but there was a Teferi on board. Just sitting there with enough counters. So I don't. I kind of want these Flusterstorms. Just to trade off early. Sure. So we want the pendings for their early like artifacts. We want the Flusterstorms for their early spells. This dress sound's not very good. It's okay. Most of the things they're gonna cast are like cast trigger. Well, dress down against Sundering Titan though. If somehow they get a Sundering Titan and I have the dress down, it saves me from the front side. Yeah, okay. Although Mom also does that. I don't think I want Mommy though. This is the only Mommy we need. All right. Spaghetti Mom, best mom. Machine Mom, stepmom. This is very much not good enough. Boy, that's close. I'm going to keep this, and hopefully we draw Boseiju or a fetch land, and hopefully we really slow them down with this early disruption. Leading on Temple Garden to play the ending. Okay, good pickup. Someone was asking about this deck if you could play Leyline Binding instead of Prismatic Ending in the main deck. And you certainly can. They're just very different spells. Prismatic Ending puts itself in the graveyard. That's one benefit in this deck because you want to hit Delirium. Two, it can remove things on turn 1 or 2 in a way that's less. It ties your fetches less. No Nissas. Yeah, I'm not convinced that Nissa is so insane. I think it's a fine card. I think I'm going to play this and pass. I think Nissa is a fine card, but as I was saying before, I think Nissa is important if you're a 4-color deck that wants to go over the top of other 4-color decks. And this deck, of course, this deck's version of doing that is just playing Emrakul in the game 1. It's a cast trigger, so they can't really do anything about that. What the hell? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Deal? Okay. Here's my Teferi. Pick that back up. Fetch land? Boseiju? Fetch land. Okay, good enough. Pog. Pog, pog. Pog, pog. Karen. What am I worried about this getting? Brainstone? Not worried about that. My assessment is rather than it's generically good in the ramping and pamping departments. No, it's not a bad card. I just uh it's fine, but also this deck is pretty chock full. Like there isn't even room for a main deck Elesh Norn, which I think is better than Nissa in this main deck, right? I mean that you could make room. I'm just saying, like, I think the way Morde has built this deck is very clever and very well put together. And he's definitely the person to ask about that, not me. Liquid metal coating. Interesting choice. Okie dokie. Hey, there's the beautiful Morde. Morde, there's questions about your deck. Uh-huh. Okay. How do you feel about the Nissa card in general, Morde? I feel like you're similar to me where you're like, it's fine, but it's just not anything to write home about, and so I've got the subtlety. I guess I'm supposed to set up this Omnath so I can Wrenn and Six next turn. And we're just gonna subtlety. Like they should play some kind of big boom boom off their Karn next turn. I can't believe they didn't liquid metal me this turn. I'm okay with it. Okay, great draw. Yeah, I also don't love Nissa. Like again, Morde, I'm restating for everyone who's in chat, but I'm going to restate for Morde specifically. I think Nissa's okay in 4-color decks where you want to beat other 4-color decks, but against the meta at large, it's like not correct. Right. But she's like in the grindy matchups, she's like even better than Omnath a lot of the time, right? Because she's finding you an elemental every single time, or another Nissa. Obviously, you'd rather find an elemental than another Nissa. So this is going to be like Sundering Titan. I'm going to subtlety it, and then next time around, I'm going to dress it down. Yeah, cool. I don't. Oh, and then Traverse can almost get me to. Right, that's exactly my point, Mort, is it's like I don't mind, it looks good as a fifth Omnath, but then like isn't Elesh Norn also insane in that situation? Like it's just back to the shadows. Yep. Yeah, it sure is. Where did they put it? On top. Okay. Oh no, they can draw it. I'm also gonna get to ping their car in this turn if I want. Well, depending on what they just didn't shut down any of my lands, huh? Okay. Do I go Wrenn and Six, pick up the Misty? I can't Magus this turn, right? I mean, I can if I get a snow-covered forest. Is it worth it? I don't know. I want to go Wrenn 6, get Forest, and Magus. Really? That seems insane to me. I suppose in a couple turns, what I can do is bounce my own Magus and then recast it on the same turn. Okay. Bounce Magus and put into Teferi next turn to get Delirium. Yeah. Think cast Emrakul? Yeah, it's going to be close. Do I want to cycle this dress down this turn? Or do... Probably can just hold it, right? No, we can't do it on the opponent's turn. I want to have blue mana. Yeah. Do so now after attacks? I can't do it after attacks. It doesn't matter, right? Omnath is a vanilla creature now, and their Soulless Jailer is also a vanilla creature right now. Like, I should have done that after attacks, but I should have done all of this after attacks, but it's like, realistically, I don't think it changes anything that's happening here. Because if they blow up my forest, I just play it back out again next turn with Karn. And we know they're drawing into a Sundering Titan they can't cast. They can't Horping Quail my Magus. Kern? Kern to dirt to tur? Degurt to turter? Kern to gurt to turter. So if I get Teferi in my graveyard and I play... No, so it's only going to be 5 card types. Emrakul costs 13 minus 5, 8? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I could have traversed there. Huh. That's fine. Oh, it's back. Oh, that's a good draw. Okay, I can bounce my Magus, then fetch and replay it. Yeah. Fetch up to 9 and Emrakul. Does that work? Oh, well, especially if you draw it. I'm going to assume Emmy's math is right here. Even if it's not, we can adjust afterwards. They're going to have a Sundering Titan here, though. Okay, they're off it. What was I going to do about the Sundering Titan in their hand? Because I can't... Oh, I can Karn to blow up their own land. Leaves the Karn in play. I don't know if they were supposed to scoop there, but I'm glad that they did. Traverse for Boseiju. Yeah. Yeah. You can't wish with Karn, Bick. You cannot wish with Karn as the Emrakul player. No, it's all good. It's one of those really weird rules that really doesn't come up too often, and it's it's just one of those rules that it's like, really? What? Why? It's like I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I think this is Bauble myself, and if I like the top card, we'll uh do I want a second abundant growth? Yeah, you can wish for exiled things. That's correct. Okay. I think I just play tap Stomping Grounds. Because I want to put one of these abundant growths on a Misty next turn. That's true, Elite. I could have done that. I mean, I can always just double abundant next turn, right? But you're right. I could have done that. Really? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't hate solituding it either. This is such a weird play. They must have drawn it this turn, right? This is exactly what this means, but maybe it's a weird keep rather than a weird play. Oops. That's there. That's fine. It's fine. Oh, this doesn't let me cast Teferi next turn. But it does because I drew the breeding pool. Better lucky than good. Also, we have Traverse live now. You get an island with Misty. Oh, there you go. Yeah. I don't even know that I want to jam Teferi into their obviously open counter magic, but then again, like, I just have to jam this turn and then jam next turn. Well, no, I don't. What if I wait until next turn? That means I'm playing Omnath on 5. Yeah, I could just play say go. Should have played the tapped breeding pool, not the Misty here. But that's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's definitely a misplay with Omnath in my hand. It should have been the tapped breeding pool this turn. So I have to get Traverse to resolve? Yeah, I got you. Yeah, their hand is really slow this game. Mengu philosophy, if they don't move, we don't move. Unholy Heat and Exile, that's awesome, because they would have enjoyed having that. I don't need to fetch. There we go. This helps. So now I can get the planes and play Teferi. Because I do want to clear their counterspell. If this resolves, I'm bouncing my abundant growth. It will not. Good. Ooh, classy counterspell. All right. I just resolved the Traverse here, right? I can't. Shoot. Well, let's get the island. It's fine. They'll counter Omnath next turn. Oh, roll tide? 4 turns for errors. We're rocking. Yo, you know it. I'm making a dog's breakfast of this game, and we're going to be fine. Or not. We'll see. So, I resolve Omnath now, and I will get to gain the life. But I'm not going to play the Traverse unless they heat my Omnath. Oh, the second Traverse is great. Pierce me, daddy. Yeah. I mean, you just grab the Emrakul. It's a very complicated game, Bunny, as I know you know, and most players should know. But it's very easy to make a lot of mistakes, especially with a deck with this many moving pieces. Opponent? Okay. They got there. If we top deck a Bauble, yeah. Good draw. Perfect draw. Oh. Yeah, we already had a Bauble. I should cast this Traverse for a land, right? Because this is currently 7. Yeah. Which means I can't Otawara. We can't? I mean, I can. It just means I'm going to get hit and then I could get bolted and die. Yeah, that's on me. It was kind of the squeeze here, unfortunately, of like, oh, I can't. Yeah. I should have prioritized the Otawara. We could have just drawn a land. So if they dash blue, 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 red, Blood Moon, Blood Moon with no islands. Oh, am I dead? I'm dead. Yeah. Okay, that's on me. Mm-hmm. All right. Verdict. Veil. Mommy. Yeah, I threw that game though. I really did. Definitely keeping those. I think that's all we want to board in. Dress down is like medium. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. All right, maybe we don't need. Yeah, we don't need mom. Just have to watch out for blood moons this game more than the previous one. Oh, man. Mudbloon? Yeah. Is it weird that I want to go down a Heat? I'm going down a Heat. It's either Heat or Fury. Yeah, Fury's pretty meh. Fury's probably worse than the Heat. No. Yeah. It's not great. But it could be. We'll keep this. Toss the Traverse? No, that doesn't seem right. Toss the Triome and just sick draw the fetch land. Let things be a disaster if I don't. Toss Traverse? Yeah, I think so. We'll find one by the time we need it. Yeah, yeah. If they play a monkey, we're gonna, or DRC, we're gonna ping that with Wrenn. Because oh, or I think I still ping it, right? I think I still get the 2-for-1. I mean, it's just a different kind of 2-for-1. Well, I have to shock and get a non-basic if I want to use Wrenn and Six to ping. Oh, free. Yeah. I have 4 lands for Omnath. I've got to grow through draw another one. Oh my. Well, let's put him in the ground. Hello. Boing. Suppose if they Blood Moon this turn. Okay. This is looking for a Bolt or Heat. Or both. Okay. Going to game 3. Someone was mentioning Subtlety, but I just don't. Other than specifically Murktide, which I feel like I have enough answers for, I don't. Like Fluster more than Pending? Okay, yeah, I should have done that. Yeah, you're right. I just wanted to have enough answers for Blood Moon, but I suppose the real answer for Blood Moon is meant to be Abundant Growth. I don't. This is really poor in the face of turn 1 Ragavan. Hey, Shauna. I think I'm gonna keep it. We can draw into a Solitude. Did they keep or mull? They snapped it off. Yeah, I think I keep. Keep and pray. Yeah. I mean, it's modern. No matter what happens, you gotta be lucky. So, okay, we Prage accepted. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And in the sweet bosom of Omnath, Locus of Creation, we found our safety. They're going to consider. I'm going to fire off this Bauble as soon as this is finished so that if I draw a Solitude, I'm ready for a Dashed Monkey. Subtlety in the bin. All right. Playing against a subtle boy. And we've got Prismatic Ending with Veil back up here. Pretty hot. I'm not convinced that I want an iteration next turn. If I did want an iteration next turn, it would involve me fetching red white? No. I need a this is the white, so this could be green. So it could be red green. I think I'd rather I like fetch it to any. Yeah, but what do I fetch? Because I want to fetch an island, but I can't do that, right? I mean, maybe I don't need to play the Veil, right? Like maybe they're sitting on Spell Snare. Yeah, like this could be Spell Snare for my Wrenn and Six, right? Instead of Spell Pierce. Red? Oh, that's fine. You can resolve that. Okay, so that was kind of the best of both worlds for me. Yeah. And that's the reason we play that the way we did. So this can fetch an island if it has to. And then that puts us on iteration if they Blood Moon me, which is pretty good. Yeah, exactly. I'm not convinced that even if they don't Blood Moon, that I just don't want to get the island. Pretty sure I want to get the island anyway, and just kind of. This is a Murktide. Okay. It's only a 5/5. We have some time here. I think I can just let the turn go, play Forest, and pass back. And then on the next turn, iteration with Veil. Digging for Solitude. I think we're good to just pass here. Oh, that's a perfect draw. So that lets me get the planes. And then we're kind of covered. They're like 200% on dispute. You think so? Could be. Well, they didn't play a blue card. Oh, you mean the Triumph? Yeah. I like that. My bad. I left all the heats in, right? I left all the heats in, so we could. That's what I want to find here more than anything else. Shock and iteration? I don't love it, but I don't hate it. If I find heat, I can't cast it right now, but that's probably the right thing to do. Play Forest and EI. I can't EI. I don't have red. Yeah. I mean, I think it's shock EI, right? So they have to have a counter spell and a bolt, basically, to kill me, which is pretty easy for them to have, but if we find Solitude, it's no problem. Obviously, I hate playing a land into EI. I'll put this in my hand. I'll put this on the bottom. Put this into exile. Is this the right way to do this? Do it on end step? Oh, got it. Got it. Sure. Gotta be exile Omnath, right? I mean, it's tough. If we get through this turn, they will probably have expended most of what they have. I think, yeah, okay. I just felt like Omnath was good for recovering. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Do I Veil now to try to draw another white card? No, no, no. We can just let this happen, right? Because in theory I can block. You'd Veil? Okay. Okay. We can't use it next turn. Yeah. All right. Chips on the table, baby. You like going to blocks? Well, I didn't. Yeah. Shove. Here's all my cards, opponent. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's okay. And they had to heat it, right? Heat would have killed Wrenn and Six. Well, not now. They have an empty graveyard, but fairly quickly. Yeah, it was a great play, Morde. Thank you. Oh no! Blood Moon! Oh no, everybody! What are we gonna do? We never could have anticipated this. Anyway, here's my Wrenn and Six. They're up to 4 card types instantaneously, though. That's concerning. Oh boy. Is that the third one? No, just the second. Hey, Gray Merchant. Hope life is going well for you. Oh, the Turbo Murktide! Oh, don't we all miss the Noodle? I want everyone to know that Noodle was killed unjustly. Please, no more killing fair mid-range cards. Please let Wrenn and Six live. I know there are people who have problems with Wrenn and Six, and many of your problems are legitimate, but please don't kill Wrenn and Six. Please don't ban Wrenn and Six. I know there's problems with it. I get it. But also, they killed so many fair mid-range cards, and I'm just so done with it. Don't have a lot of white instants. Okay. I don't think that saves elves, Shauna. And that's fine, Dark Throne. I'm okay with my take being referred to as based. Oh, goblins. Goblins are fine. Goblins are playable. Aspiring Spike Pro Tour Tester was playing them earlier this week. Give 2 shits about elves. That's fair. So we found Daddy. Daddy will be resolving, and then we'll have enough mana to cycle afterwards. Or I can't Otawara though. Say go with bounce cycle. They have dispute. Right. That's fair. Okay. Hey, do y'all think it was a good idea for them to introduce powerful spell lands that are uncounterable and that perfectly synergize with Wrenn and Six? Was that a good idea for legacy formats, for eternal formats? I mean, I personally am a fan, but just asking. Just trying to get the public opinion. Oh, they found a heat? Oh, that's terrifying. I'm a Wrenn stan too. I also think it's okay. Well, we're taking 3. Yeah, I was watching my friend play Lotus Field and Pioneer, and holy crap, I was blown away by how powerful the Boseiju and Otawara were in that deck. We're fine? Yeah, we're fine. I have to bounce this DRC, because if I don't, I'm just gonna die to Bolt. Yeah. The question is, can I also bounce the Blood Moon next turn? Because they just have counterspell though. Oh no, they can't. Ah, okay. So now I can go Teferi, Traverse, but I can't. Yeah, I can't. I mean, no, I didn't bring in Endurance. I didn't think about it. Obviously, would have been smart, but I didn't. Yeah, the problem, Elite, is if they have a counterspell like anywhere along that road. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for, Morde. Because we're just like 1 mana short of this hand being perfect. Like if I had 8 mana, then I would be able to do everything. I think we start with Teferi. Me too. I think we go off of that. Yeah, there's a Fury. No, there's no. Is there no Fury? I cut the Fury. Cut the Fury. So now I can traverse. Yeah, I guess we grab Solitude, but yeah. Picking up Triome, right? Because I can use my mana on this. Yeah. We Solitude now in case they have another counter, right? Cycle, see if we find a Heat. Yeah, try to find another white. Oh, there we go. Beauty. I mean, ironically, I want that, but Maybe in their upkeep? No, because that if their last card is Counterspell, that kills me. Yeah. So lethal things are Bolt and Ragavan, which is fairly likely at this point, but you know. Yeah. Well played. This is very close. I don't know, Elite. I didn't pay enough attention. I could find out. No, I can't find out. It's fine. That was a very close game. They played it well. I probably punted a whole bunch of times. It's a difficult deck to play well. Yeah, we shouldn't have lost game one. That was on me. But yeah, I mean, they just had triple EI, right? That game. Like, they just drew super hot. And it's fine. It is what it is. I'll be back while we're searching for this one. Alrighty. Good. And well, goodish. Good enough. I mean, there's nothing to be sad about Morde in terms of I feel like I'm like really just trying to get back in the saddle on this kind of deck. So I really don't mind taking losses that it's like, okay, that was very distinctly like small decisions that I made wrong. Just reminding me, ooh, Belcher? No, it's gonna be oh, it is Belcher. No. Yeah. Twiddle Storm? It's some kind of deck that's not playing any lands. It's playing amulets, Belchers. Wild. I don't even know what this is. Yeah, I'm fine with playing a Nissa list. I don't think this is a particularly good, like, this is a good card. It's a fine card. But I feel like it just doesn't solve a lot of the matchups that you actually have problems with. Yeah. Twiddle, Storm, Belcher. Okay. Cool. Well, there's nothing I can do about it, so pass the turn. Yeah, yeah, it's I mean, yeah, it's Twiddle Belcher? Because now they can go Lotus Field, Manamorphose, Twiddle. Yeah, I see it. Okay. So if you have Flusterstorms and Boseijus, each one of this is destroy target land for 2 mana. So that's good. Oh, okay. Well, in response to the Lotus Field, that's good, except if they have enough mana to just go off on the spot, because most of the stuff that they're going to go off with is instant. So I don't, yeah. I mean, it's fine. It's certainly something you'll do, but I mean, people say certain decks like Dredge are like just like not playable right now, but because Hammer Time is a lot less popular, like I think Young Dingo made an accurate assessment and played Dredge in a challenge the other day and did very well with it. And Belcher's one of the same things too, right? Like Belcher from time to time is just going to be a great choice because the actual things chasing it out are going to be less popular. But there are things like creativity right now that just like have Wrenn and Six usually have Boseiju. Yeah, Dredge was smashing creativity decks. Yeah, Dredge is terrible into Hammer. Terrible. It's just so easy for Hammer to just kill them. They have no interaction. They're picking up the Cylindy visions. Oh, okay. They're playing an honest Lotus Field. Okay. Thanks for the follow. Monikakb 007. Yeah, Shadow Spear is usually the one that just wrecks it. They don't normally play the Sanctifier anymore, Morde, but they just don't need to. Like, they'll just kill you. Yeah, Shadow Spear is brutal. Or Ink Moth, right? They just kill you. Douthy's a problem? Yeah. I mean, here's my very sad little Omnath. He just wants to interact with the battlefield. Yeah. Sanctifier has been in and out of popularity. For sure. Yep. Yep. Can we Emrakul them if we live? If I draw a fetch land, maybe. We have died. Okay. Okay, I see what they're up to. Okay, so Flusterstorm, Boseiju, Magus. Is that it? I guess I could play Chalice. I don't think I should. Like, it shuts off a lot of our deck. Although, I guess I'm boarding out Heat. Yeah, 4 Solitude, 2 Dress Downs. Chalice on 4. I mean, with an Omnath in your deck, it's not impossible. Yeah. Chalice on 1 for sure. Not Magus, right? They don't care. No, they absolutely care. Yeah, they're twiddling a Lotus Field. Turning a Lotus Field into a mountain is pretty good for us. Yeah. Um. Yeah, endurance just for beats. Subtlety also just for beats. It could be Veil. I don't think I like Veil, but okay. Time to play a very weird game. Time to play a weird game. This is turn 2 Boseiju with Flusterstorm Abundant Growth. I think I like this enough. Yeah. Where am I putting this growth, Morde? On the Temple Garden? On turn 1? I feel like that's right. And then the Misty becomes an actual forest. So you have a forest in a Rainbow Land. Yeah, Teferi turns on Boseiju in response to the Lotus Field trigger meme. Absolutely. Yeah. Am I just immediately stone raining them with Boseiju? I feel like I should. Like, stopping them from getting their ball rolling is, like, pretty important. I suppose I could save it until they play their second land and then blow it up in response to the amulet trigger. But that's essentially the same thing as just... Either way, we have them on 1 mana, right? So... I guess I could use this to destroy the amulet and they just don't get a land. But if they play Lotus Field, then they get at least 4 mana on this turn. And there's nothing I can do about that. Lands? Land? I'm not convinced about that. Yeah, killing Amulet means if they just go... Like, they can't just go Lotus Field, untap it, ritual, ritual, ritual. Right? Like, that's a... I think they have a turn 2 kill. If they have that, right? It's a potential turn 2 kill is what I'm saying. Think I'm playing that. And then holding Flusterstorm. Boseiju. Sorry. Yeah, no, I want the Boseiju in my hand. But I can't... Exile Omnom? Play Chalice on 0, pick it up with Teferi. That's the play. I was thinking of play Chalice on 0, and I'm like, why am I doing that? So we go hand, bottom, exile. Yeah. Yeah, I saw the line of play Chalice on 0, but like it's like I'm like, what am I blocking? And it's like, well, it's not about what you're blocking. It's about getting into play so you can pick it up with Teferi. Vizier. Okay. Well, you can traverse for it, Titan. And you don't need more than one in many matchups, I would say. I want a basic forest island right now. I think it's island. Forest is generally the more important one, though. Oh. Ah, there we go. Let's lock it up. I think this turn... I think this turn I'd rather Flusterstorm. And then we double Boseiju them next turn, right? I think that's correct. The thing is, I think there's a very serious potential that if I shoot one of their lands there, that they just go, here's my Lotus Field, untap it, mana, kill you. All right, now we're golden. Okay, so now I can start. Let's go to work. Pow. Yeah. Work, got a little mana on now. All right. Yep. Let's go. Yeah, I was thinking about it. Run home. Oops. How is the Lotus Field always the bottom card of their deck? What? So they chooses land. Is it been the bottom card of their deck every time? I guess that's what happened, right? That's so crazy. Mulligan, maybe? Oh, that's so cool. Yeah. Except I think they think they kept a 7. That's wild though if that ever happens. That's really cool. Okay, this needs to be red. That one works. I think we chalice this turn. Could happen, Frogman. Could happen. Okay. Uh, target myself. Boseiju. Boy, do I want to draw that card. It's not that good, but it's fine. Watch out for the hidden strings. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, they're crossing. Oh, he's trying. Revealed cards on 102 cards. Recrossing with 17 minutes left. Oh, thanks, Mick. This is how you lose the time war. That sounds interesting. All right. Okay, so they have a Wish in there. I've never played this game, no, Carrion. They got lots of copies of Wish. So they can Vizier up mana. Yeah, I'm sure I have it on an emulator sitting around, Carrion Lich. Also, apparently there was a remaster. Like, this is the from the remaster. On the Wii? Okay. That's gonna be about a year from now, Frogman. Wii U, got it. Ideas unbound into Viziers in a land, yeah. Their deck's been revealed multiple times, and I just wasn't carefully tracking. I'm fairly certain this is the entire contents of their deck. Just it's been revealed a couple times. So like these numbers are not accurate, right? So each Vizier is +1 mana. But if they have to cast the Ideas Unbound, I don't know how well they get out of this. They do have to cast the Wish. The Wish is going to let them remove my Chalice in theory. And we'll just see where it goes from there. Do I want Iteration on top? I don't think so. What I'd like to draw is Flusterstorm. So I guess I don't shuffle here because I want to draw, yeah. Ever wished for an Ingot Chewer? I have not. But we have a Subtlety if they do. So I guess I'm playing Iteration. So double Boseiju is not. I mean, it's fine. I understand that if I mess with their mana, they'll lose, but okay, maybe. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like that we can't kill the Lotus, but what we can do is we can pick up the Boseiju and have it ready for if they play an Omelet. We have Subtlety for Ingot Chewer. I think we're in okay shape, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh yeah, Lotus Field is not a bad card. I mean, it's possible they just go like Vizier, 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 Belcher kill you. Right? So they've got 3, that's 4, 5, 6, 7. I think they just killed me that way. That's why I kind of wanted to dig for something. But also they could just have another land too, right? So I think we're dead. Unfortunately. This is, yeah, this puts them to 7. See, if I had Flusterstorm, I could mess them up right here. Which would have been a major punt from their side because that Manamorphose was not necessary. At least I don't think it was. Unless they also had a Pact in there. I don't know if we saw a Pact in their deck. Yeah, we're just dead. Endurance shuffles. On the bottom. Yeah. No, it doesn't. Yeah, we're dead. Just dead. That's okay. This kind of linear spell-based combo deck is not something we're built to play against at all, right? And apparently this version is brand new, so it is what it is. I think I kept a fine hand. Obviously, when we killed their amulet instead of the land, that it would have set them back from the Lotus Field. But then on the flip side, we don't know that leaving that amulet in play would have just result in us dying early. So it's hard to know in that kind of game, like what you did and when you did and how you might have done it wrong. Which is why Magic is great. Yeah, Matt Nass is definitely top tier combo player. All right, keeping that. It's a great opening hand there. We're having a fantastic day here on the Mana Symbol channel. Hopefully you guys are all having a good one too. There was one time I saw a streamer who was like super Wisconsin and it was great. The new MTGO installer is garbage. It would probably have a good hammer matchup. I would imagine so. So let's go Steam Vents. Yeah. Oh boy. Good draw. Hooey! What they sure have a cigar to aid. Yep. Look at that. Look at that angel. Flying that hammer in for you. Hooey. I like that it does in fact depict a mace. Hammer into the revealed card zone. Okay. So what I can do here is go end step Boseiju this. Then they hammer. We pick up the Boseiju and kill the Esper Sentinel with it. I don't love that. But I think it's more mana efficient than like... I think I need to do something like that in case that they have the Hexproof spell and the hammer. Like, I think not using this at end step would just be a punt. Yeah. Suppose if they do have the Surge of Salvation, that's what it's called, then they can just get me here. But at the same time, I don't know that there was another way to do this. Like, we just had to... I guess I could put Omnath into play just to block, right? They'd have to have specifically Shadow Spear, and it wouldn't be lethal. You just chump with Omnath for a turn. What does that put me dead to? Not Surge of Salvation. Not another hammer. Not Shadow Spear. Okay. Oop. Sorry, Omnath. Also, this way I could draw a Solitude, I guess. Although that puts me dead to the Surge, so... Okay. Thanks for the follow. Waterboat21. And Pew Pews and Barbecues. That's a fantastic name. Sports Orc. Sports Orc with the follow. Love that. Bring it on, baby. You gonna kill my Wrenn and Six? No. What are you, nerd? So let's keep playing around the Surge where we can. So I can go Omnath, fetch land, just gain the life and sit. If they go to kill my Wrenn and Six, I don't need to fight them over it, right? This turn I should probably fetch, right? And play Dress Down on the end step? Is that right? I think so. And Heat? Yeah, okay. Sorry, let's not miss my Wrenn. No, I can sit on the Boseiju. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Is I can fetch an untap green and sit on that. Oh, I meant for this to be end step. This is a problem. It's not that much of a problem. Okay. Whoops. That was a mistake. I'm punting all of this. It's fine. We'll pass. See what they attack. I mean, I can let this go. I can Boseiju first to see what happens. Okay. There's a Surge. I think it's better block. Also, hey, Fran. How you doing? I've been back for a while. If they have another Surge, they get to kill my Wrenn and Six, but that's fine. Pure Steel's not great because I have Dress Down. Should be after the draw, right? No, it shouldn't. They could have drawn the surge. It's fine. We got it. We got it. We got it. Whew. So dress down could be a real blowout here. We'll see. Wrenn and Six Heat should take this home, though. Maybe Fran. I'm not 100% sure. Got it. Okay. The top deck Paladin? Yeah. I was ready for it. But you're right. I think then killing the hammer was better because but then I have to ping it with Wrenn and Six, and then I'm not on Wrenn and Six. I don't know. That's a close one, right? I think that's a close call. I'm gonna assume Emrakul is not necessary here, although I think this is probably the best. You had Fury in hand. I did do. You're right. Maybe subtlety. Yeah, subtlety's too much. Feel like the sideboarding here should be lighter than what I'm doing, but Teferi's probably one of the worst cards in this matchup. I would think so. I don't play this deck much. Yeah, Morde's a wonderful, wonderful madman. Tef is slow and doesn't profitably interact with their creatures. I think he's kind of not great. I'm not saying Tef is bad, but it's certainly not good. It's so-so. Well, guess I'm killing that thing, huh? Oop. Well, I'm definitely killing it now. We're doing this anyway. Pew. What are you drawing? Mesa. You nerd. Well, they're drawing Phoenix. When you draw a Mesa, you just say you're drawing Phoenix. It's a whole thing. I feel like that's a very deep cut, very specific and local joke. And it's not local to me even. Thank you, American Dad. Oh yeah, this thing is hot nonsense. So they grab a hammer. So if they have aid, animate, hammer, they cannot quite kill me. So I think I don't have a white card to pitch with the Solitude, but I think I go Spara's Headquarters Heat. I don't think I can die here. No, I shouldn't be able to die here. Yeah, it's like a legal biorhythm. Imagine, Fran. Imagine a legal biorhythm. Iteration for Looking for white cards here. Where are all the white cards at? Those aren't any white cards. However, go hand, bottom, exile. Fetch, shock, heat. Oh, Omnath white. No, Omnath is gold, you fools. That's on me. I don't play these decks very often. Shauna. Because the chips. It always was gone. It's never been okay. All right. Wrenn and Six. Put a fetch in my hand, I think is the play. Can I let them draw a card? I think I can. Yeah, these seem like good draws. You know, mostly. Mostly kind of good. Mostly kind of pretty okay. I guess they're fine. So if we get to end step, we get to blow up the saga. Aid. Okay. No blocks. If I leave the aid in play and they have another hammer, then Inkmoth can kill me after the verdict if I don't draw another white card. But I have to force this construct out too. Well, I don't have to. Maybe we just go a little bit slower here. So let's kill this now. We have a dress down for the construct. Yeah, I like killing aid too. Yeah, that can definitely be a whole thing, Shauna, and it's super unfortunate when you have a game story in that situation. The reason I became a judge is because when I was coming up, there were no judges that were accessible. They just didn't exist anywhere in my area, and it just yeah, it's is irksome, let's say. Okay, so we're setting up to verdict this turn. Needle? Another Colossus Hammer. Ooh, Fran. No, but I didn't back then, Mike. Like when I was coming up as a player, as a teenager, 15 years ago, 16 years ago. Would they skill a construct for +2/+2? Is that what you're saying? Okay, that's fine. That's also fine. Skill gives indestructible. But it still dies to being a 0/0. So if I dress down, what am I doing here? Dress down first, but then I can't Solitude anything. I mean, I suppose I can Solitude and block, but I don't. Yeah. So we dress down, we let them draw a card, and then if they... And I can just let this go, right? They're just killing my Wrenn and Six. That's fine. This is fine. This is fine. Just let it go. I have another Wrenn and Six. I don't need it. Yeah. No, I don't need to do anything here. It's fine. It's totally fine. Because this frees me up to go Boseiju at end of turn. And then Verdict. No! They have Giver. Oh. They didn't. I guess they didn't. They didn't give a. Kick W. Goodbye, friends. But you're right, they definitely should have there. That feels like a pretty significant punt. That's fine. I've never been punished once in my life. I can just untap and cast Solitude. This is fine. They do get to draw a card this way, but like, I think it's okay. Player that I'm misplaying. Yeah. Though I guess if I hard cast Solitude and they have Surge, I'm dead. Oh, I don't care about that, Frogomid. That's not what this game is about. Oh, what's the right way to do this? Play Wrenn and Six. Pick up a land. I mean, the way to play around them having Surge is by going like Dress Down, Evoke Solitude, block, because then it doesn't have Trample. And then we can blow up the hammers over and over again. I can't double Boseiju this turn. I couldn't pick up the land and the Boseiju. I couldn't have the 6 mana required. This doesn't count to reduce the cost. If you can evoke first, if they surge in response, the dress down peels the hexproof. Oh, that's true. It's weaker against double surge, but you know what? No one's ever had double surge in their life. Yeah. No one's ever had a double surge in their life. Galactic Brain. Oh, they just didn't even have any. Okay, never mind. We're good. Do I want to kill the aid right now? Yeah. Maybe dress down? Oh, maybe. Another Cigarra's aid. Somehow. Yeah, I fucked up. Yeah, we need to draw something. What I have now is no longer enough. That's a pretty good something. Very behind now. Next to Rachel McAdams. How did I fall so far? I mean, I'm okay. Omnath keeps me in this game. Does he? He does. Oh, could I have double Boseiju this turn? I could have done. I fucked up. Because I need to kill the Shadow Spear, but then they also have another hammer. I mean, I'm alive. Boseiju now? Yeah, I guess in case they draw Surge. No. It's upkeep. They haven't drawn their new card yet. It's okay. It's all okay. So we're going to get hit with a hammer. Oh. Is this Cauldra? If it's Cauldra, I'm dead. Yeah, because this tramples. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. We weren't winning that game anyway. Okay. On the play, I think I can have more Teferis. I don't think I need any abundant growth. And then maybe just 3. Sure. Okay. Katie Lotz? I don't know who Katie Lotz is. Well, we have a lot of 1-drops. Maybe I'm supposed to be playing the Chalices. I don't feel that I am. I'm going to keep this. We're going to hit their fetch land. Morde keep. Let's go. Black Canary in the Arrow TV show. Okay. Is Emrakul better than Elesh in this matchup? Seems like shutting off Stoneforge, Cauldra, and 8 is good. Oh, maybe. Yeah, you're probably right. And a 13-13 can be outclassed. Oh. Are we in trouble? We're getting towards being in trouble. Yeah, yeah. Invasive Surgery could be a great sideboard card for this deck. 1 fetch 1 time. Oh no, Relic. It's okay, I only need the fetch to go off once. Why ending overheat? This doesn't produce red mana. Yeah. Who called Basic Island? It doesn't help me cast anything. Brutal. It's okay. I'm not upset. Bant on that, yeah. It's my favorite non-functional deck. Melted in your bones, yeah. I mean, more like banned Omnath. Yo. Get out of here. Hey. Do you want to kill this now? No, it's okay. Okay, there might be a chance. I'm saying there's a chance. I don't think there's a chance they protect the construct with a surge if I shoot it when they attack. I don't even know if they want to hit Teferi. I mean, I guess they do. And I guess I will protect him. Oh, they can't protect it. They can't protect. They can animate. Shoot. Yeah, that's on me. So I should have killed it last turn. Rough. Well, yeah. I guess goodbye, Teferi. You served me well. Well, I'm wondering if I'm supposed to Wrenn and Six here or Iteration. I think Iteration is much safer in terms of like generating some value here. Yeah. Let's go hand, bottom, exile, play that. The thing about Omnath is I didn't have a follow-up land. Now Wrenn? No, I don't want to Wrenn here. I want to... I think I want to just pass. But if I Wrenn, I can't heat, and I don't, and I can't Boseiju. I just feel like there's a lot of things that just kill me if I play Wrenn, and I would prefer not to die to all of them. Like right now, I can heat and Boseiju. Yeah, I was thinking about Boseijuing the Saga. It's just, yeah, but the thing is, then they can just go like aid, hammer, kill you, or close to it. I don't. I'm not sold in either direction. So there's the 8 I was worried about. So let's go Boseiju this. They're going to make a construct in response, heat this construct. Good draw. Play Wrenn and Six. Force the Relic. Then just hang out with my Unholy Heat. I don't want to heat in the face of... I mean... Yeah, play Omnath Hold Heat is... It's fine, but I think... Yeah, maybe that is better. He just gums up the ground kind of nicely. Heat, force, tap land. Play Wrenn if they do. I don't... Play Wrenn if they do and ping the Ink Moth. I can wipe them out if they do that. It doesn't deal with the relic necessarily, but... Yeah, and I still have the Solitude. Okay. Oh no, opponent, I missed your Ink Moth. It's a disaster. No, I understand, but I think it would have been better... I think we could just play Omnath, I guess. Yeah. We have this if they go for the kill with the Sigarda's Aid, and hopefully they don't also have a Surge. Yeah. Look how lickety clean, lickety split, clean split that their battlefield is right now. It's so nice. Yeah, this is what I was worried about with killing the construct, though. Now I don't have the double. Yeah, snow lands are for no reason. I guess it puts the idea of Ice Fang in your opponent's head. Okay. Let's die to Surge. I mean, they didn't have it last game, right? Yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't have heated. It should have just been Omnath. Hold it. Yeah. I thought... I punted that. These have all been super close, and we're just playing against very good players playing good decks, unfortunately, for me. Because I am not great with this. Yeah, but I could have played that better. That's the thing I'm annoyed about. Like, I waffled in a bunch of places where I didn't need to, and I think I got a little too fancy in some places. Like that particular turn where it's like, I didn't need to kill that construct at all. And it was just like the appeal of getting the double kill. Yeah, yeah. Like, they had 6 cards in hand. It wasn't necessary to play that the way I did. On the play, I think this is fine. Yeah, I think so, Freak. Or play Wrenn and Six and do something with that. This does not... Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I think it was play Omnath or play Wrenn and Six and then just hold, and not the way I did it. It was just so tempting to try to get that twofer. Okay, if this is mono black, we got to race to this Emrakul. If this is scam, then the fact that they did nothing on turn 1 is great. I do not want to draw that. If this is scam, let's start setting up some basics where we can. I guess forest is the most important one. Yeah. If this is the eight field mono black, though, fetching any number of your basics out can be really bad. We'll see. Lockthwain could be mono black. They're playing it out like they're mono black because their hand is probably just full of like creature removal that they can't use for anything. Okay. Well, I can't get that in my graveyard right now. Probably. Let's just go shock and we'll cycle Sparas. Yeah. I need red. Yeah. To cast Omnath this turn. Because they won't be able to push it on my turn, which is great. Hello. Hey, baby. My chunky boy. Omnath, my chunky boy. My jelly bean. This kicked thirst. You got it. So I can get a fourth card type, but I can also do it that way. Ah, no, nah, two cards that cost a single green next to each other. Well, good thing I didn't actually need to traverse for anything. Except for that part where I did. Well. And now my playing iteration's bad here. Probably going to do it anyway. Gets another card type, so that gets Emrakul down to 7. Man, I needed to have another Omnath this turn. All right, well, no use crying over spilt milk. Not my day for playing this deck very carefully. All right. Probably want ending. So this gets me to, oh, I already have 4, 5. Do I want another growth? No. Shock in a red. Okay. Instant does reduce Emrakul, so I just need a target. Hopefully they're going to give me one here. Nope. Not yet. Kolos? Invoke. Pretty cavalier with my life total so far. Suddenly looking like it could be a problem. Yeah. It's a weird E. I think it was just not to discard the hand size, right? Still have planes in my deck. Got Otawara up here. Okay. I mean, I'm in huge trouble. If they have another Invoke to spare, I'm just dead, right? Yeah. No, it hits Planeswalkers. I'll go to 1. If they have 2 of them. Okay, that's fine. You have killed my Wrenn and Six. $11 mana. This seems fair. Dress down also lets you live. Oh, no. Yes. Thank you. That's actually super useful. They pass? Wow. How does it feel, opponent? No. Growth? Okay. 6 card types. I can Emrakul now. So I guess I should. I don't even need to sack it. Okay. Maybe we did it? Let's see. All right, opponent. Let me see how I can destroy you. Well, I can... Oh, this is pro instant, right? I can castle, that's true. Field can't target their own stuff. Yeah. It's probably enough mana. They found another field. Can you? No. It's not Fatal Push. Because this is not a legal target. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. No, I can't Thirst. It wants me to kick it. I can pop this EE. So they are just going to be able to kill my Emrakul. Oh, wait. Hold on. 9 cards in hand. Move to discard. Sick. Discard Damnation. Discard Bloodchief's Thirst. Got him! Kick a W. Perhaps we have left them with no way to remove my Emrakul. I certainly hope so. What did they draw? They drew another Damnation. Yeah. Good top deck. I mean, what are you going to do? Oh, I fucked up this game so much. I mean, they have infinite removal, so... You lose the Emrakul. Obviously, why waste so much time? Pardon? I'm not sure what you mean. I actually did remove every way in their hand that they could kill the Emrakul. They just happened to immediately top deck another Damnation. So I'm not entirely sure what you're trying to say there. It's entirely possible, Shauna. They have March and some pushes. Yeah, none of those can target an Emrakul. Yeah, I mean it's always a weird game when you have two decks like this. How do they win? Usually with Karn. I mean, I'm gonna start jamming Solitudes. No. Guess this is my red. No, because it can't target Emrakul. You can't cast it, trash guy. You're just not even allowed to try. Yeah, it's protected from instants. I can Otawara my Omnath here to fizzle their March. Yeah. I like that. Chat, I didn't miss a trick. I did it. They can't push. Oh, right. They had the Defile. I'll take it. They're not gaining a trillion life. Yeah. Teferi. Boseiju, good draw. I know they don't have an Urborg in their hand at the moment. Yeah. Like, I guess this is putting it in the graveyard where it's vulnerable to them removing it, but at the same time, I don't know. I feel like it's an okay choice. If they ever find a card, I'm doomed. Like I'm not beating a Sundering Titan. What is this? Ah, right. No, because this is how I kill their Karn. Wasn't killing a coffers better? I don't think so. Maybe you're right. Yeah, you're probably right. I've never really thought about it enough to really understand. I guess if I had killed my Teferi there and then I just like played 2 Solitudes and tried to kill them, but like, I don't know, they have so much creature removal. That's a fantastic draw. Thank you, deck. Especially considering they just used another March. Oh yeah, we Jamin. Actually, let's just kill one now. These endings suck. I mean, both of our decks are full of cards that suck. No, the coffers was better to kill. It's not that I don't care about people's input. It's just a lot of stuff going on. Take 5. Cool. Well, they have it in their Karn board Titan, but we don't know if they have it in their main deck, right? They could have 1/1. It is a thing that black can do. It really feels like they're just not playing Karn. Like it's crazy that they haven't found one, right? They have 13 mana. If they have the Karn, they have the Titan. Okay. There we go. Oh, but they can't Sundering Titan this turn. Yeah, we've been doing pretty well actually. Almost every we've gone 1-2 in every match that I've lost. It's just a matter of pilot skill. I'm just definitely not. I don't have enough reps with this deck to do well against people who are playing out of their minds. Have you, Shauna? That sucks. I'm just not Morde. Well, clearly, who is? I'm cute in a different way. Well, thank you. I do what I can. Yeah, I'm chill. Yeah, I was just thinking about it, Alina. I'm just sitting here going like, are you really like do you think you're being helpful, Alice Cusa? Like, oh, that's on me. I needed one more mana to cast a Solitude, but I forgot that they Shadow of Dead at this turn. All right. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. It was so much earlier, and I'm so distracted by this like pointy words. Let's grab Boseiju. I've just been making misplays with this all day, and it's like so it just doesn't bother me. I guess it's like it's easy to be chill when you're like, well, I've always been misplaying. Like, there's no point at which I wasn't misplaying, so it's easy to be chill about misplaying. I was born misplay. Yeah, it's the Zen of Tron. Yeah. I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time with this game. Like they went for Wormcoil there, which is a huge. In before should have killed Castle of Southern Draw. Yeah. Why'd you kill their coffers? They already have 10 mana. This time they're getting Titan, right? They can't cast it again, but they're gonna get it, right? They actually might be out of basic swamps in their deck though. Because I see 10. That's the usual number. Well, we can blow up the Urborg elite so that they're forced to kill one of their lands when they Titan. That's my goal at the moment. Yeah. Wormcoil again. Interesting. Didn't work the first time. Maybe this time. You guys feel like this turn is deja vu? Did you feel like we played this turn before? I feel like we played this turn before. Oh no, a field. Okay, that's actually kind of annoying. Luckily, my Boseiju's in my hand, nice and safe, and they immediately popped it. So it shall remain. Yeah, I mean, I've played creativity with Sundering Titan as a sideboard card a bunch of times, and it's good. It's a good sideboard card. Yo, we stripping. Let's get the Lochthwain. Yo, straight stripping, dog. Don't even trip. Don't even strip. Do they have another swamp? They must not, right? They must be out. Yeah, okay. They're finally out. This dress down's huge. It's gonna be. It's gonna be. Sorry, I don't know what that was. I wonder if that guy who was sassing me is still here, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna win this game. It's feeling good on a Wednesday. Tap for 12 mana, relic. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Oh, we have an enchantment. That's awesome. They drew no cards off that. That's so good. I mean, I list the Wrenn and Six, but like I'm gonna kill their possibly their last coffers. We didn't see. I'm not gonna check the exile right now, but I don't think. Um, do I hold this Solitude in case of the Titan? Probably should. Invoke is a good card. It just wasn't very good there, right? Like it is a good card. Absolutely, it's a good card, but it just it wasn't great there. For sure. I already can put lethal into play here. I don't need to do more. Their Urborg is actually going to help me kill them here. Wormcoil number 3. They sure are. All right. Actually, I can't put the Solitude in here. Because if I do and they follow up with Titan... Oh, there's the last coffers. They found it. Push. Oh, that's true, Michael. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, we're going to play the Fury this turn. I just didn't... I was hoping to hit a fetch land with Omnath. Although I guess I don't actually have anything to fetch with it. Oh, I don't have a second red. That could be a problem. Okay, well. There's nothing to fetch in my deck. There are no fetchable... There's no lands left in my deck. Nothing. All right, we're going pedal to the metal here. I got to try to finish this up. Yeah, we need to fade March, exactly. Got him. Whew. Okay. Be right back. All right. Nail good, subtly good, probably nothing else. I like the extra Boseijus. Magus doesn't seem... Well, Magus is just going to die. I also... Yeah, Magus is just not worth it. I definitely want less Solitudes. Although you probably even less I want Fury. Pending is better than Heat. Elesh is decent versus Golos. Yeah, and Sundering Titan, right? It's pretty easy for them to kill it, but then again... And then the thing is, actually, I think I want at least one Endurance. Let's take out one... Teferi's not great. It's fine, but it's... I don't know, maybe I split Ending and Heat and... Teferi. Hmm. Okay. Double relic. Oh my. Uh oof, that's really bad. That's really, really bad. Uh no likey. Uh I don't um well, I don't think you know what was gonna happen there, opponent. I could be a misclick. Pathetic. Simpson. Good old 2 mana sack a land. Alright. Maybe this time. I think I'm gonna jam endurance in here. Downside is if they have a push, they just get to use it, but at the same time, like, that's gonna happen eventually anyway. Oh no, I didn't use my floating mana. Heat it. Heat it. Heat my endurance. No, my Triome. Omnath off the top. Omnath off the top. Omnath off the top. Big Daddy Omnath. It's not Big Daddy Omnath. Well, to work, buddy. Hey, look, they have 4 mana. So fancy. Oof. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Goodbye, honey. Yeah. I honestly think this game and or match is going to come down to clock. And I'm glad that I kind of have a plan. That's fine. Good draw. Reasonable draw. They are very much almost dead. Which is a little surprising. I mean, it's not hard for them to just have a damnation or something here, but still. Okay, 7 mana. So they could bridge. They know about my heat. They don't know about my Teferi. This should be invoke. Invoke, relic, push. Something like that. March. Okay. Bye, Daddy. Y'all remember how I just jammed this endurance and just started beating them with it? Yeah, that it's been going pretty well. These get nothing, which is really something. Okay, that's fine. Let's... I don't really have any reason to do that, but I also feel like I don't really have any reason not to. Oh, no, timeout is super realistic. Karen. They actually can't Sundering Titan in theory. I mean, they should pop one of these relics and just draw a land, but if they don't have a land, they can't do it. There it is. This game they learned. Just go straight for the Titan. Don't mess around with worm coils. Okay. Pretty good draw. Okay. Um. So I guess I'm going hand, bottom, exile. Play that. Deal with this card. The bigger problem that I have, and I don't know if you're aware of this, Titan, but it is going to destroy all my lands, which is concerning. So I don't... Or... Second coffer is brutal. Well, I don't know that I'm going to be able to kill them, but I'm certainly going to be able to try. I should have fetched before this in case they had another Shadow of Doubt. Luckily, they didn't. I certainly cannot just kill them, but we'll see where the game goes from here. It is certainly going to continue thanks to that. Defile. Okay. Legit. Guys, don't worry. It's just a 7/10. It's gonna be okay. So if I go Traverse Heat, Traverse, second Traverse has Delirium, which gets me Solitude, which kills the Titan and destroys all my lands. I mean half my lands. They have mana open. I'm not super worried about that part. I do not get a land. Oh, they have Relic. Right. Sorry. I forgot. I was looking at the tapped Relic and I was like, they can't activate. It's fine. Well, I have nothing else to do, so we're going to try. We might as well try, right? They seem to be F6'd. Oh, I should have used that. Okay, I tapped really badly because I got to the point where I wasn't expecting that to work. I can still Solitude, though. I just don't imagine I could win if I Solitude. But maybe that's not what this game is about now. Maybe I just leave this in play. Extends the clock. I think this does too. Like, I don't think killing their Titan is what I'm about here. No, I agree, Adness. I mean, yeah. None of that should have happened the way it did, right? There it is. I mean, that's kind of fine, right? I mean, it's kind of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other situation. Depending on which lands they destroy, I can just deploy a new Omnath. Yep, I can. But we'll see what else they have. They have 2 more cards. And a Relic. Yeah, that's a problem. They can't get the Titan. Can get Liquid Metal Coating. Stone Brain. Interesting. And then what? Name Solitude, sure. So here we go. Heat. And Boseiju? Yeah. Yeah, they could have done that, Carrion. I don't think they saw it. They seem more than a little bit kind of, I'm not going to say checked out, but they seem kind of checked out of this game in terms of trying to make, I don't know, good plays is, I don't know what the right, yeah, exactly. They're on clock. They're getting slammed. I think this is an invoke. Nope. What is this? A giant March of Sorrow? Yeah. I think they have a Shadow of Doubt. Yeah, Giant March. That's fine. Sign of Blood. Okay. 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 I think we do this in this order. Oh, because this is just gonna block my Wrenn and Six anyway. When will it be available? Lord of the Ring set? It should be. I mean, it is now for drafts, right? I think drafts have been going on, or is that next week? Because it's in paper. It's being played in physical. Like physical cards are being played right now. Well, that's unfortunate. So many of my lands gone forever, like tears in the rain. Oh, although this is not how I should have done this. Okay, so I have no lands to fetch. My Wrenn and Six is going to immediately die. They could have blocked me from even going for this play, but that's fine. We got another March. It's fine. Okay. Oh, I should have played the Heath and put the growth on the Heath, because then it is a source, mana source. We'll just find our last Teferi and do that, right? It's fine. Take whatever you want. I don't need any of these cards.
Nothing means nothing, man. Nothing means nothing. Because when the chips fall down and you know they're coming and they're gonna come hard, yeah.
Another one? So many marches. Another one. Yo, look at their life total. So padded. Well, ow. Wow. They might actually be able to kill me. Well, I certainly drew a lot of cards. Oh, when the swamps go marching in. Oh, when the swamps go marching in. Oh, I want to be in that rumba. Okay. Archon. They can definitely kill me. Let's draw Solitude. No, they got Stone-Brained. Okay. 4 card types. Let's find a Heat. It's not a Heat. Can't even play the Wrenn and Six. Can bleed their clock more by doing this. This is game 2. They have to win game 3 in less than 40 seconds. Just Traverse for Heat. Yo. Oh, I should have cast the Traverse, huh? That's okay. I'm dead anyway. Oh no, they got me. Oh no. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez, man. Oh no. Game over, man. Game over, man. Game over. Yeah, I completely understand where they're coming from, Ho from Escanta. All right, let's get this last ending back in and the Teferi. Really need to deal with those relics faster. See, if I was the opponent, and I'm sure you've all seen me do this by now, but and I'm sure I'm pretty sure you've all seen me do it. Yeah, I would just scoop. Well, there's no point. Like, what are you doing? You can't possibly win in 40 seconds. So we finished a 2-3, but every single one we lost was a 1-2, and it was like against like Murktide and Hammer Time, and just very very tight matchups where it's easy to lose, and we're against some good players, so I don't feel bad about that result at all. It's a great deck. It's very very difficult to play well, as I'm sure you could see from the infinite misplays, although some of them were more like just user error of like, I'm gonna cast this spell, Zach, you clicked on the spell next to it, what the hell. So yeah,